The truth they don't want you to know: global greed is killing us. The world is not run by governments. Governments are just the front. The real power belongs to globalists, the ultra-rich, the corporations, and those who control economies from the shadows. They own the banks, the land, the resources. They fund the politicians. They start the wars. They decide who suffers and who thrives. And their only god is greed. They want more money, more power, more control. They do not care about the consequences. They do not care about the planet. They do not care about you. Every decision they make serves one purpose: to keep the system running for themselves while everyone else struggles to survive. And the worst part? Most people don't even see it. They have been conditioned to believe that this is just how the world works. But it wasn't always like this, and it doesn't have to be. We have been sold the idea that expansion is good, that more people, more cities, more technology, more consumption will make life better. But that is a lie. The planet is already past its limits. The Earth cannot support infinite growth. More people mean more mouths to feed, more homes to build, more energy to consume. But resources are finite. Water is running out. Soil is being destroyed. The air is polluted. The oceans are dying. And yet, they keep pushing for more. They tell us the solution is to grow the economy. But economies can't grow forever. They tell us the solution is to bring in more people, to keep things moving. But every new person needs food, water, and land, things we are already running out of. They tell us the solution is new technology, but technology doesn't create resources. It only helps us burn through them faster. The truth is simple. The world cannot sustain this level of greed. We are consuming more than the Earth can give, and it will not end well. Globalization was sold as progress. It was supposed to unite the world, lift people out of poverty, and create endless opportunities. But what did it actually do? It turned nations into factories. It crushed local economies. It made billions of people dependent on a handful of corporations for survival. And it concentrated wealth into the hands of the few, while the rest are left fighting over scraps. It allowed the rich to move money freely, avoid taxes, and exploit cheap labor across the world. It allowed the powerful to erase borders when it suited them, but enforce them when it didn't. It created a world where governments no longer serve their people, they serve the elite. And now we are watching the final phase of globalization. The mass movement of people is not about humanitarianism. It is about cheap labor, about breaking down national identity, about making populations easier to control. The more desperate people are, the less they fight back. The more struggling workers there are, the lower wages stay. The more people depend on the system, the more power the globalists have. But the cost of this greed is the destruction of everything. History has shown this pattern before. Every great civilization that expanded too far, consumed too much, and ignored its limits collapsed under its own weight. Rome, the Mayans, ancient Mesopotamia, they all believed they would last forever. They all thought their empires were invincible. But nature doesn't care about human arrogance. When you take too much, you pay the price. And now we are following the exact same path. The warning signs are everywhere. Overpopulation straining every system: food, water, housing, energy. Extreme weather, floods, wildfires, nature pushing back against human abuse. Economic collapse looming as debt spirals out of control. Wars and conflicts erupting over dwindling resources. The elite preparing for the worst, building underground bunkers, buying private islands, securing their escape. They know what's coming, and they don't care. They believe they will survive while the rest of the world burns. We cannot keep pretending that this system works. It does not. It only serves the few at the cost of the many. The solution is not more expansion, more consumption, more people. The solution is balance. sustainability, living within our means. There must be a limit on wealth and power. No one should control entire economies, entire nations, entire populations. There must be a cap on corporate control. Resources should serve humanity, not billionaires. There must be an end to unchecked growth. More people, more cities, more consumption will not save us. There must be a shift in how we live. Less waste, more self-sufficiency, more focus on real survival, not on keeping the globalist machine running. If we do nothing, collapse is not just possible, it is inevitable. If we continue to live under this system, we are guaranteeing our own extinction. This is not alarmism, this is reality. The elite will not stop. They will continue until they have taken everything, until the forests are gone, until the oceans are empty, until the air is unbreathable, until there is nothing left. They will extract, pollute, and exploit until the planet itself turns against them, and by then it will be too late. But we are not powerless. The first step is waking up, seeing the truth, understanding that we do not have to accept this path. The second step is speaking out, refusing to be silent, spreading the truth to those who are ready to hear it. The third step is action, changing how we live, rejecting the lies of the system, taking back control of our own futures. They want you distracted, they want you blind, they want you working and consuming until you drop. But once you wake up, you see the truth. This isn't about politics, race, or borders. It's about survival. And right now, humanity is losing.
Hey there, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. It only takes a few clicks and means a lot to me. Thank you.